I hate Friday the 13th because there's always like
This week?
well yeah it's this Friday, but I hate it because there's
Oh
always
shit! I never realized. That didn't click for me.
so if you want to get a cheap tattoo, Friday the 13th is the time to do it because everyone always does like $130 tattoos.
Really?
Yeah, like look at these.
Oh yeah.
This
Why?
guy, Floating World, because Friday the 13th tattoo artists are cool like that. This dude from Floating World is doing some cool ones. If I was not getting that one on the 21st, I would get the Ghostface Gritty on the upper.
Right.
Yeah.
That is cool.
No banging the table today. We have a new SD card in.
Yeah.
Don't piss me off.
Oh.
If you don't want me,
hit Christian, not the table.
if you don't
you
want
have
me
to
banging
hit
on the
Christian,
table,
not the table.
if you don't want me banging
I'm
on the
gonna
table,
piss you off, so hit Christian, not the table.
we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Joe, I'm going to put it in the Existential Crisis group chat. This guy is a new guy, Floating World. He has some cool stuff.
I know Floating World.
Yeah.
That's where I get all my tattoos from.
Whoa, me too.
No, you don't. But Brian DeCola, shout out to the man who
you don't.
create art on me.
Yes, I do.
And also Coffin Full of Slime and Matt, who also put my Pumpkin Man on me, who also is the guitarist in very popular death metal band Coffin Dust. Fun fact.
That is a fun fact.
And actually popular. I was watching some video where they were like making it was called like a brief history of thrash metal.
Okay.
And they were talking about and the guy was talking about like he only likes thrash when it's
That lights out. Oh, and that lights out.
he was like I only like thrash metal when it's combined with other genres like death thrash, like Coffin Dust. I was like, Coffin Dust, that's my tattoo artist, man. Like that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
He also played in other great death metal band, Exhumed. When they tour and they come to Philadelphia area, he plays guitar for them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to deal with a bit of housekeeping before we get going?
Sure,
Get
why
it
not?
out of the way. Hi, Dumb Trivia family. In life, there comes a time in everyone's life where decisions have to be made, whether it's a toil to labor or just plain piss the days away. That was actually a line from Dropkick Murphys, Caught in a Jar. I was on a Christian Harris original. But Dumb Trivia is taking a bit of a break. Andres' hemorrhoids have been getting out of hand, and turns out Corey was the one who burnt down an orphanage. So we've got to get this all sorted. So for the next month, we're going to take a bit of a break, get our minds out of the gutters, back into the trees with the squirrels, because you know what they say, we're nuts. No, but in all seriousness, we'll be back February 19th.
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 Yeah, February 19th.
Yeah, so after this episode comes out, we're going to have a bit of a break. We've got some stuff down the pipe we just got to like work through and get ready. So it's not that we're even just like taking a break and not doing dumb trivia shit. We're taking a break and doing dumb trivia shit.
Yeah.
So when we come back on the 19th, we're coming back stronger than ever. Who the hell is coming down these steps? Why don't you put him in a retirement home yet? Make him play bingo for like survival. But yeah, we'll be back. We
will be back.
We just got to get some like admin shit sorted. We're gonna come back.
We've been doing this for over a year now straight.
With like no breaks. We need a minute.
Barely. I mean, we
Yeah.
might have missed a week or two.
Spotify's been talking to us. We got to get those contracts sorted. We got to figure out Pandora's contract. Joe Rogan wants us to be on. We got to figure out how to let him down gently.
Yeah.
We'll be back eventually.
We will be back.
Yeah.
But until then, you can listen to our crooning voices on this episode and in every other episode we've made.
Yeah.
You can tell your friends. Challenge, actually. If you can tell us you've gotten 69 listeners to listen to us, you can, I don't know, be our first listener submitted question of the week back. Only if you do that.
Right.
If you don't get to be the question.
Nope.
Got it, Colleen? I expect work from you.
Real work.
You want to be a listener submitted question? You better work, bitch. Is that how the song goes?
She better work, bitch. I don't know, actually.
I don't know
I don't
either.
really know much Britney Spears. I know Toxic by Britney Spears.
Yeah, toxic.
I know that's not the song I was thinking of.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Toxic.
No. What's the song that goes da-na-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na, you're toxic.
Quack, quack.
Yeah,
That one won.
that's the Macarena.
Oh, just about a three-way.
Huh?
The Macarena.
What?
Yeah. It's
Really?
Put your right foot in, you put your...
No, that's
right
the
foot
cha-cha
out.
slide.
That's not the cha-cha slide.
Yes, it is.
That's the hokey pokey.
Yeah, you put your right foot in 2 stomps now.
What were you talking about?
The Macarena.
How's the Macarena go? Hey, Macarena.
And a lot of Spanish. Yeah, but no, apparently the Spanish words they're speaking is about a threesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great
And
time
her,
was
like,
had by all.
Yeah, her boyfriend, Micarino, is his name. No one wants me. They can't have me. Dumb trivia. Questions are dumb. And the hosts are dumber. Hey, dumb trivia.
Ow!
Oh man. Yeah, but we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
It'll be good. I'll go to Disney.
There
I'll
you
be
go.
recharged.
Yeah,
We'll come back and then
I'll
Christian will
have a
go
new-
right to Ireland.
I'll have a new car.
You will have a new
You'll
car.
have
I'm
a car.
excited
Hopefully.
for that.
Yeah.
We'll have a new logo. Hopefully.
Have an ad, hopefully.
Yeah.
Better have an ad. We'll have maybe have a video episode up. I figured out how to change my Google Maps to not be bright white anymore at night.
In your app.
Oh yeah.
No. There's like a knob on my console.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's like yeah.
It's like the dimmer switch, but like it dims that too.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
And if I flick it,
Well, yeah, I've noticed that with my dad's. It's like you can either just dim the whole screen, or there's probably some setting you can change where it will go from light mode to dark mode.
yeah, no, I dim it and then it goes automatic light or
Yeah.
dark.
That's the one thing that kills me about your Apple CarPlay sometimes is that it's just way too bright.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only at night though.
because it's an aftermarket.
Okay. Well, I mean, I figured it wouldn't. I figured unless you paid extra for something, it wouldn't like automatically dim. But is it?
I think it has an automatic
Okay.
dimmer, but it never seemed to work.
Okay.
So
Is
I think
it-
I just turned it off.
Okay. Is it easy to dim at the very least, or did they like bury that setting?
They buried it.
Oh, that sucks.
I've gotten used to it.
Okay.
It is bright though.
Well, again, the only time that it would matter is if you're driving at night. Like you would want it brighter during the day anyway.
Yeah.
So the only time you got to change. So at least from where I'm sitting, the only time you would have to change it is if you're driving at night.
I've never really had an issue.
Okay.
I don't really mind it. But
Yeah. Well, again, it's your car. You're
I
the one
agree.
that's
It is,
driving.
it is bright though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is my hoodie wet? Did I just dip it in the water?
Yeah. Either that or you spilled some on you.
I got my damn fucking COVID bivalent booster December 17th.
Yeah.
My arm still fucking hurts.
Really?
I get randomly throughout the day, I get like pulses of pain.
Oh, that's weird.
That's because those liberals
I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
are
Like,
putting
Trackers.
trackers in your body, and
I'm
it's the
concerned.
government tracking you.
Yeah.
it's fine. Well, the issue is it's when I lift that day and then into the next day. But if I take a break, it stops, which shouldn't be a thing.
Did you
Part
get
of
it?
me doesn't think it's actually from the COVID shot
I don't know.
Did a nerve get hit on you?
I don't know, man.
because
It's weird, but it's right where the shot happened, though.
that was a weird noise.
That was a weird noise. No, it's
I
like
like
right.
sniffed it and like choked at the same time.
No, but it is. It's like right where, because it like pulses. It's so weird. It's like someone's hitting like a radar blip on my arm.
That is weird.
I don't like it.
That is
Concerned.
really
Yeah.
weird.
For me, at least for COVID, looking back on it, probably getting the vaccine was worse than actually having it. But then again, I got the vaccine before I got COVID, so maybe that had something to do with it.
I don't know, man. Vaccines are rough, but COVID was fucking rough.
Yeah. Try working 15-hour days
Yeah.
at 6,000 feet elevation with
Oh
it.
man.
Jag-offs. Nah, it sucks. I had a rough time, so I can only imagine that. But hey, Dumb Trivia.
Hello.
Season 3, episode
6.
6. Nobody's gonna lay a finger on my 6. This is Christian, Dumb Trivia, where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. My name's Christian. You listen to Dumb Trivia, with the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. I'm Christian with my co-hosts.
Whoa. You should be like an auctioneer.
Dumb Trivia. I'm Christian with the options. Here my co-host. I'm bring the co-host. Co-host number 1. Can be co-host number 1, please? Can I see co-host number 1?
Corey!
Hey, gotta get it. Co-host number 1. Co-host 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. And co-host number 2.
Andres.
Hey, this is the co-host of Dumb Trivia. Welcome to Dumb Trivia, episode 6.
800.
Sold.
Hey!
To the man who looks like a fucking grizzly bear with alopecia.
Alopecia?
Yeah, because you're not completely hairy.
Yeah.
Where am I not hairy?
Where we can see your bare skin.
Yeah, because it's bear skin. Got some questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, other night I watched a movie with Sarah.
No, you
It was
didn't.
called, yeah, I did, actually, believe it or not.
You
Lord
wa-
of the Rings.
You? A
Sunday
movie?
night,
No
I know.
way.
What
You
the fuck?
watched a movie?
Oh, I know.
Say
No, it was
it
not
ain't
Lord of the
so.
Rings. Who had to watch it Saturday.
Not pee. That'd be pretty impressive if it was, huh?
It depends on whose.
Have we talked about, ever done a thing where you're sitting down to pee and your like dingle's angled the wrong way and it goes in between the
through
TC?
the-
Yes. Yeah, it's had that happen.
If I had a quarter for every time that happened, I'd have 2 quarters,
that's
which
the
isn't a
worst.
lot, but it sucks.
weird.
It's happened twice.
Oh, I thought it was going to be weird that it happened twice.
And then
It
you
just
look
sucks.
down, and for some reason your pants are all wet, and you're like, "Why is
Yeah.
everything wet?"
Yeah.
Oh no, I always get it when I pull them up. I'm like, I'm like, that's my
Oh, I thought you got a
pee pee.
shower.
You just, like,
you're
like a baby.
gross.
You get a baby wipe.
Or you just change your short, or you just change your shorts.
Yeah, like I'm not. I mean, maybe it is a little gross, but like,
It's a little
get a
gross.
baby wipe
Yeah.
like down.
Could be worse.
It's my piss.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, if I was going somewhere, I'd shower, but like,
Yeah.
What movie were you watching?
Repo, the Genetic Opera, which is a
The what again?
Repo, the Genetic Opera.
The genetic opera?
I knew you guys would not know what this was. So I'm
No.
very excited. So,
Well, oh, you watch movies that neither of us have heard of? Say it ain't
Shocker.
so. Yeah.
Repo, the Genetic Opera is a rock opera about
Cool.
a person named the Repo Man who works for a company called GeneCo.
Okay.
It is future Earth, and for some reason, about 99% of organs have failed. GeneCo steps in to create a bunch of
Oh.
like artificial organs for people.
I
the
think
Repo Man.
Yeah.
If you can't pay for your organs,
I've
takes them
seen,
back.
I saw the, I think I've seen a version of this.
We'll get into that.
Okay, cool. I'll shut up.
It's fun rock opera, very cringy, very like theater kid, but also in the same vein of like Rocky Horror Picture Show, where it's a cult movie.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's been a while for me. And that doesn't sound familiar.
So
Yes.
now Repo the
Oh
Genetic
no, that
Opera-
wasn't from Rocky Horror.
Oh, what were
I
we
was
going
just
for?
rocking.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, considered a cult favorite now, what is Repo the Genetic Opera's current Rotten Tomatoes score? Is it 24%, 42%, 37%, or 14%? Now, this is the critic, not the audience.
I was gonna say 27, so I'm gonna go 24.
24?
Yeah.
Can I have the options again, please?
24, 42,
Chili.
37, or 14.
What did you go with? 24?
I went with 24. Yeah.
I'll go 14 in that case.
Wow, rough. The answer
It's
is...
the critic score.
Yeah. 37%. Really? Critic score, yes.
Whoa.
Audience score gave it a 73%.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like it.
The one thing that always gets me is with Rotten Tomatoes is the critic score, because I feel like those dudes are just way too harsh.
I judge my movies off of it's a good movie in my book if the critic score is high
Okay.
or if the audience score is high. But if they separate, it's no big deal to me.
Okay.
If
That's
one,
kind of a good
if one
way of
group
looking
really
at it.
likes it, I'll just take it as being like a weird blip.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of movies I like that have shitty critic scores, but like the audience loves it.
What does the Hashling slasher have?
Greasy Strangler has both a high audience and critic score.
No.
Really?
Look it up.
Let me see it.
What?
I gotta know.
yeah.
Oh, Greasy Strangler. I haven't seen that in a minute.
Because again, I could see critic score being in like single digits.
Yeah.
But the audience score being like stupidly high.
It's because we got idiots like him writing it.
No, leave me alone. My phone's being weird. I'm getting that like about.
I wouldn't call
blank.
him an idiot. I just call him highly motivated to write a review on Rotten Tomatoes.
Get someone else looking up. I'm getting that about blank on Google Chrome for some reason. I hate that.
Let's see here.
I got it.
You got it? Thank you.
IMDb.com.
Wait, no.
Gotcha.
Oh, I got it. Calm down. Greasy Strangler
Greasy. Hold on. Greasy Strangler.
Are you going to find a Rotten Tomato
Got it.
critic or score on IMDb?
No.
Normally has it.
No, it just has their score.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So oddly enough, the Greasy Strangler has a higher critic score than the audience.
What?
62%,
Bullshit artist.
Yeah.
62% critic, 53% audience. Not that different though. Only 9% spread.
Whoa.
IMDb has it at a 5.7 out of 10.
That's mean. That deserves to be higher.
No, that sounds about right.
No. Okay. We're not talking about the Greasy Strangler. We're talking about Repo the Genetic Opera. Though
Yeah.
I would do a nice Greasy Strangler episode one of these days.
I'm surprised you haven't.
Yeah.
I know, right? Repo the Genetic Opera, for being a weird little low-budget movie, had a half-decent cast with the likes of horror icon Bill Moseley, Paul Sorvino of Goodfellas fame,
Okay.
who I did not know him, but I recognized the name, and as I looked through his IMDb, I did recognize him for some other stuff.
Okay.
Paris Hilton,
Really?
who I will always put in a category of she deserved better. I think she's a better actress than everyone gives her credit to, especially when you realize like the whole Paris Hilton thing was just an act in general.
Oh.
Because I also liked
Oh.
her in House of Wax.
Yeah.
What, was it?
What?
It was an act?
Yeah, no, she's not like that at all in real life. She like her voice is like 2 octaves lower in real life,
Oh.
and she's
Yeah.
actually pretty smart. And Alexa Penavega, who I would argue might be the most famous one there, who played in what children's film we've probably all seen?
Yeah.
Was she in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, Spy Kids, Disney's Sky High, or Halloween Town? Alexa Penavega.
I'm going Spy Kids. Excuse me.
Spy Kids?
Yeah. Spy Kids. Although I did like Sky High.
Give me the options again.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl,
Uh-huh.
Spy Kids,
Uh-huh.
Sky High, or Halloween Town?
Corey, stop typing answers into your computer.
Alexa Penavega.
I'll go Halloween Town.
Halloween Town? You said Spy Kids?
Yes.
Your answer is Spy Kids.
Yeah.
She was the sister, Carmen.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Alexa Penavega. Also, I love Spy Kids because Danny Trejo canonically is Machete in Spy Kids. Same universe.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I love that movie. So,
I was kind of hoping for a machete in space.
Machete.
I want Machete in space.
Yeah.
They are doing so. The trailer for Machete, came from the Grindhouse double feature, right? With Planet Terror and Death Proof with Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino.
I do now.
Okay, well, in between those two movies, they would play them back to back. They would do these fake trailers, and Machete was one of them.
Machete.
Now they're finally making Eli Roth's Thanksgiving horror movie from that in between.
Really?
Another one was
Machete.
Another interrupting me. Another one was Hobo with a Shotgun, which also rocked, and they made it into a real movie.
Okay.
Also
I
a good
feel
movie.
like I remembered the trailers for Hobo with the
I
Shotgun.
love Hobo with a Shotgun. While unrelated, a movie in 2010 came out with a similar plot. Andres, this is probably what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Was this movie called Repossession, Repossessed, Repo Man, or Operation Repo?
Operation Repo.
Okay.
Repo Man.
Repo Man. Answer is Repo Man.
Yeah.
It starred Jude Law and
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker. Absolutely no connection to this movie, but nearly the same plot.
Oh, easily the same plot.
About a group of people who want to go and repossess organs for people who cannot pay.
Yeah.
I'm not doing well.
It's only the first round. Calm down.
Repo, the genetic opera, was inspired when the one guy went bankrupt and started getting his shit repossessed, and they wrote.
Stop looking at me like that. You'll be fine.
I'm speaking.
This is for an exhibition anyway.
Machete.
They wrote an opera for it.
Yeah.
And then Repo Man was based off of a book, both completely unrelated to each other, but it's weird, kind of had the same plots.
I feel like you specifically, Christian, would be on the side of people just totally revolting against the government because it's
it's dumb as hell.
because it's the whole thing where the organ is or the artificial organ is stupid expensive, and if you can't pay, they literally send people, the repo men, to come in and literally cut it out of you.
So what I was telling Sarah about this is the implication on both of these movies is that they reuse the organs, because why else would they take them back?
Yeah.
They would just kill you if it was about what they were. Yeah, no,
Well-
but they're trying to reuse the organs.
Well, again, it sounded like they had a whole monopoly on everything because it's the same company would develop the organ, sell the organ, repossess the organ.
Exactly.
So it's it was just a huge mess.
Yeah. Well, the people who sell the organ is a group called Jinko, who are the main antagonists in the movie. In addition to selling the organs, they also sell a super addictive drug called what? Is this drug called Zydrate, Zyko, Zakaki, or just Z?
Zakaki.
Zukaki?
I think you're watching too much Bukaki.
What was the second option?
Zyko.
I'll go with that one.
Zyko?
What was the first one?
Zydrate.
I'll go Zydrate.
Zydrate, Zykako? Or Zyko?
Yeah.
Well, the answer is Zydrate, Corey. You're correct.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Yep, Zydrate.
Right on.
I did it, Dad.
Why are you looking
Your dad's
up
alive.
like your dad's dead?
Oh, no, he's fine. He's okay.
Okay.
He's not dead.
Okay, last question. Character.
That was a close one.
Character in the movie. Pave Largo is the son of the founder and CEO of Jinko. He's seen on screen wearing what odd item? Is Pave wearing a woman's face over his own, a necklace of human ears, a fetus in a jar around his waist on his belt, or a glove with syringes attached to his fingers?
This is in the rock opera, right?
Yes, this is the rock
okay.
opera. It's all been about the rock opera. I just told you about Repo Man as a fun little
Yeah.
side
I was
bit.
just making sure because I was like, I don't remember those in any of this movie.
Have you seen this movie?
Not the rock opera, the other one.
It's all Repo Man.
Yeah.
I'm going with a fetus.
In the jar?
Yeah.
Fetus in the jar.
I think I'm just going to go with the human ears.
Human ears, fetus in the jar?
Yeah.
Your answer's are incorrect. He's wearing a woman's face over his own face.
I'd like to change my
What?
answer.
No, too late, bud.
What?
Actually, a fun little bit in the end of the movie. For
Isn't that Silence of the Lambs though?
yeah, it is pretty Silence of the Lambs. At the end of the movie, though, Paris Hilton's face falls off for a reason, and she auctions it off at the end to help pay for something, and he buys it. Repo, the genetic opera. It's free on Tubi if you ever want to watch it.
I keep hearing about Tubi. I might as
I
well.
love Tubi.
Yeah,
It's great. It's half decent movie. It's funny. It's campy. It's very cringe, but
Yeah.
very good. The Zydrate Anatomy. That one song's been stuck in my head ever since I watched it.
Fun.
Yeah, Repo, the genetic opera.
All
All
right.
right. I'll watch Repo Man.
You can, but not the right movie.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Repo Man isn't all that great of a movie.
Also, Operation Repo is that True TV show where they go and try to take cars back.
I thought so.
Yeah, I threw that in there.
I thought
You're
so.
repossessing something.
Yeah.
Those are my questions.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't realize that Repo Man had.
Zero connection.
Yeah.
You would think because it's like the same plot, really.
Well, not even zero connection, but even just the connection of like having that plot.
Yeah. Nope. Okay. Well, what's next on the docket?
Hang on. I need you to quiet down. You're making me lose focus.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't it the listener submitted question of the week that's next?
Question of the week.
Wait a minute. Let me Morse code it. Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, nice.
It's Dumb Trivia's listener submitted question of the week.
On today's listener submitted question of the week, we told you that he was going to talk about his balls, and because we wanted to know about them, so he's here to do just that.
Oh, he spent a long time coming about his balls.
Yeah, sure did.
That's what she said.
Everyone, give it up for my brother Zach.
Yay.
Thank you. I can hear the applause around the world.
I can see myself on his head.
I regret to inform you that while I have two questions, neither of them are about my balls in particular.
Well,
Interesting.
I want a refund.
I'm sorry.
So it sounds like they're about someone else's balls.
They're just about kind of balls in general.
Lance Armstrong only has one.
He does. Which one do you think hangs lower? Like, is it on the right or the left?
Well, it's only one.
well,
so
I think they took the other one out.
They did.
That's what I mean. So is he
Yeah.
hanging on the right or the left?
I don't know,
so-
Lance. If
Oh,
you're
I see
listening,
what
let us
you're
know.
saying.
So
Yeah.
you're just asking which ball does he have?
Yeah,
still?
pretty much.
Yeah, essentially.
I'm going to
And
say
does
his
he
left
need a-
one.
And does he need a custom bike seat for that?
Yeah.
No, I feel it's easier now. He just kind of flops it to one side.
Yeah.
Or puts it in the middle.
Or has enough time passed where it just hangs in the middle now.
Or maybe
Maybe.
maybe he tucks it into his butthole.
He's a uniball.
The uniballer.
So, all right. So you told us that you have two questions for us.
I do, and they're not related, so you should treat them as two separate ball-related questions.
Okay. So
that works.
before you give us our first one, we're going to roll once for this question.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Yes, 4.
I got 3.
One.
Oh, not linear.
All right.
Okay. The first question, and by the way, neither of these you're getting options for, so you just got to
Fucking
try and wing
sucks.
it.
Oh, interesting.
I'm done with
Okay.
this show for a month.
Yes. Okay. First question about balls. What is the Guinness World Record for tennis balls held in a mouth by a dog at one time?
Oh.
Do we have any range on the numbers
I'll
at
give you,
least?
it's 1 to 10.
Okay.
That works.
Okay.
8.
Good guess. I'm
Yeah.
going to go 9.
I'll go 7 in that case.
That was also my guess, but I decided 9 because that's my
Yeah.
favorite number.
Can you give the win to whoever's the closest?
Yeah, I was going to say, so none of you are correct. One of you is only one away.
Oh.
Oh,
6 or 10.
The answer is 6.
Yeah.
Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him.
So the answer is 6. It was done by a golden retriever whose name was
course.
Finley Malloy on February 23rd, 2020 in Austin, Texas. And I'm sure he was the goodest of good boys.
that's a good boy.
I'm sure.
That is a good
good
boy.
So am I getting those points or no?
No, you didn't get it right.
Okay, cool.
All right, rolling for number 2.
Yeah, we'll roll for number 2.
I got 2.
2.
1.
Okay. All right. Number 2 about your sweaty balls.
Number 2 about balls. What is the oldest recognized team sport in America that uses a ball?
The oldest recognized team sport that uses a ball.
Is it fucking
America.
lacrosse?
Specifically in America.
In America. I was going to say lacrosse.
I hear one more time an annoying jock. Like, you know, Native Americans play lacrosse.
Oops.
Oldest American sport.
Stick and hoop.
That doesn't have a ball.
You both said lacrosse?
I'm thinking I might change my answer, but I haven't locked it in yet.
In the U.S.
In the U.S.
Team sport. It has to be a team
He
sport.
said team sport, yeah.
It is a team sport.
I was going to say bowling, but that's not a team sport.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stick with lacrosse. Nothing else is coming up for me.
Okay, contestants, your answers.
What did you guys say?
I said lacrosse.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we're waiting on you now, man.
Ah, shit. Oh, God. Every sport has completely...
Soccer, football, baseball, hockey. That's a puck. Field
that's
hockey.
That's the joke.
Oh, fuck's humor. I don't know what that is. Field hockey, hurling, rugby, Gaelic football,
Golf.
That's not a team
Team
sport.
sport.
That's the joke.
What the fuck? Just you never told a goddamn joke in your life.
My talent is wasted on you two.
It honestly is.
That's why we have this show.
I'm going to go volleyball. I don't think it's right, but I'm going to say it.
It is not correct. However, lacrosse is.
I thought so.
Hell yeah.
Yo, did you guys know the Native Americans play lacrosse?
Lacrosse was the oldest recognized team sport in America that uses a ball. It was recognized in 1636.
Wow.
Originally, they used wooden balls,
Ooh.
which were then replaced by deerskin balls,
Okay.
and then finally replaced by the rubber ball that we know today.
Honestly, I'd rather get hit with a deer skin than
Yeah.
wooden than rubber.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, could have been what the some of the original Native Americans used and just used severed human heads.
Those are the Mayans.
Yeah.
I guess they are Native
yeah.
American, just Native South American.
Yeah.
Yeah, America. It's
yeah.
two large continents.
I'd rather
Yeah.
get hit by a human skull than a wooden ball.
But that
Depends on how fast it's moving.
that was that game they used the hip. They used their hip and tried to like hit on
was
that hoop on the wall.
It was either the Aztecs or maybe the Mayans.
It
I
was
want to say,
Aztecs.
but I remember that game because if you lost that game, you were killed.
You were the next ball.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the original version of the weakest link.
yeah. Well, thank you for your ball facts.
Yeah, thank you,
Thanks,
Zach.
man.
I'm happy that finally in season 3 my balls can make an appearance on Dumb Trivia.
Yeah, in an audio only format, no less.
Yeah.
I'm happy to take the listeners into the break that they most certainly will need from the three of you.
I agree. That's why I'm doing it.
You sound like my mother.
I'm tired of us. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You're
Zach.
welcome.
Are you in the same time
Always
zone,
good.
Zach?
No, he's an hour behind.
No, we're an hour behind you.
Anything fun happening in our time zone?
Well, we would. Oh, and
You would
ours.
know an hour. I would say you would know an hour before I would.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
All right. Well,
Hey, Ian, say I love Dumb Trivia.
Close enough. I'll take it.
Yay.
Thanks, Ian.
thanks, Ian.
Thanks, Ian.
And thank you, Zach, for telling us about your balls.
Thanks, bud.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
Thanks, Zach.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Jinx.
Oh, so you'll hang up properly on him, but you won't hang up properly on Colleen.
Zach, thanks. Call dumb listener trivia week.
Roll song.
Jesus Christ.
It's Dumb Trivia's listener submitted question of the week. Now back to the show.
Yada, yada, yada. Thanks, Zach.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zach.
No, really, thanks, Zach. It's always nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zach.
Yeah. Always nice to have Zach call in.
And Ian. You remember what we were talking about in the kitchen earlier? You said you were starting to watch a certain show.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Your question,
starting-
Simpsons?
You're starting to watch The Simpsons, Christian?
Yeah, that's
Nice.
very good.
Well,
Simpsons questions?
I hope you've been paying attention because all my questions are about Family Guy. Just kidding. It's about The Simpsons.
Oh, it is? I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Family Guy's not that good, man.
I love Family Guy.
They have
yeah,
some
well,
funny bits.
They do have some funny bits, but I'll agree that their older stuff is better.
Yeah, and it's just it's gotten cringe, man.
Well, I didn't realize this, but it's been at least 10 years since Seth MacFarlane has written for Family Guy.
really?
really?
I
Yeah.
believe that, actually.
Yeah.
I will say the superior animated show over Simpsons and Family Guy, hot take, is Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers is superior solely because it's a wholesome show.
It makes you
It's
feel,
good.
It's funny and it's nice. It makes you feel
Yeah.
good. Also, the kids are written so well. So again, someone who has kids had to have written.
I'll
Again,
take South
it's-
Park over any of them.
And their newer stuff again. It's the same
Yeah.
issue with Family Guy. Just kind of got cringe.
Yeah. Well, and
All right, well, let's talk about The Simpsons.
Okay, let's talk about The
Yeah,
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
All right, so
Yes.
number 1.
Ralph Wiggum,
Number 2.
Millhouse,
Number 3.
Lisa Simpson,
Number 4.
Yellow,
Number 5.
Wood,
Wood?
Wood.
Marge.
He got 4 out of 5.
Shit.
Really wouldn't on Marge.
Impressing.
All right,
Impressive.
Anyway,
Excuse me.
number 1. The Simpsons originally appeared as a short on what TV show?
Okay.
Was it A, The Tracy Ullman Show, B, Johnny Carson, C, The Phil Donahue Show, or D, Late Night with Conan O'Brien?
Oh, Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
What was the first option?
Tracy Ullman.
I'll go with that one.
And Late Night with Conan O'Brien? Mm-hmm. Well, Andres, you are correct, my friend.
Yeah.
Conan
Simpsons-
wrote for The Simpsons.
The
though.
Simpsons began in 1987 as a cartoon short on The Tracy Ullman Show, a variety program on the Fox Broadcasting Company.
Interesting.
Number 2.
Wait, did you know that though?
What?
Conan wrote for Simpsons.
I did know that.
Okay.
Number 2. What is Bart's full name? Is it A, Bartholomew Jameson Simpson, Bartholomew John Simpson, Bartholomew J. Simpson, or Bartholomew Jojo Simpson?
Trying to think of what Marge would yell. Bartholomew.
See, I was interested to see where you were go with this because when I just heard what's Bart's full name, I thought you were just going to be like Bartholomew, Bart, whatever.
Oh.
And I was like, what's he going for with this?
That would have been too easy.
I know.
I'll go James. Bartholomew James.
Bartholomew James?
Bartholomew James.
I don't have a James. I have a Jameson.
That's probably
Yeah,
what I
why
was
not?
thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay.
What were the other options?
Jameson?
Uh-huh.
John, J, Jojo.
I'll go John.
John?
Bartholomew Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Well, you're both wrong.
Shit.
It is Bartholomew Jojo Simpson.
Shit.
Really?
Jonah Jordy Jojo Bouvier was the brother of Herman Bouvier, Arthur Bouvier, Clancy Bouvier, Chester Bouvier, and Charlene Bouvier, the brother-in-law of Jacqueline Bouvier, and also the parental uncle of Marge, Patty, and Selma. His grandnephew Bart Simpson's middle name was presumably named after him, hence Bartholomew Jojo Simpson.
Oh, I don't know what you were getting at there for a
Yeah.
second. Yeah,
So-
you were sort of listing a bunch of names at us.
Yeah.
The great uncle was Marge is
Great uncle.
uncle.
Or uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle, yeah.
And that's who Bart's middle name's presumably
Yeah.
after. Okay, cool.
Well, it's like speaking of family, it's like I was stuck between John and JoJo. So I was thinking of my uncles. It's like
Jojo.
which one do I go? Which one do I go with? Obviously, I chose the wrong uncle.
I'll give you another chance to get someone's middle name correct.
Sweet.
What does the J stand for in Homer J. Simpson? Is it A, Jonah, B, J, C, Jeremiah, or D, Jebediah?
I think it's just Jay. I feel like that's a Homer thing.
I'll go Jeremiah.
And you're going,
Was a Simpson. Just Jay.
J? Well, Christian, you're correct.
Ah, nice.
Hey.
The answer is J.
Nice.
I didn't really find any
There's,
family history on the J.
That's fine.
there's a president who's like that. Or no, not president.
No, it might be.
No, it's president.
It is president because I think for Truman, it's just his
Yes.
middle.
Yes,
yeah.
it's the S.
It was either I forget if it was like
Well, it's J-J-A-Y in Homer J. Simpson.
either way.
I was thinking
Coincidence, though.
Yes. Did you know C.S. Lewis's name is a full sentence?
It is.
Clive Staples Lewis.
Oh.
He doesn't even know him Staples.
Ooh.
you, Corey.
Why is Clive so evil?
You want number 4?
I think so. We do have to keep this moving along.
Okay.
If we say no, the whole structure of the
Yeah.
show collapses. So
I feel like that joke's been made once an episode, and it's still true.
it is still true.
Yeah.
What is the name of Ned Flanders' store at the Springfield Mall?
I know this.
Is it Hi Diddly Ho Neighbor, The Leftorium, Flanders Mysteries, or Maud's Flower Shop?
Leftorium?
What was the third option?
Flanders Mysteries.
I'll go with that one.
And the answer is Leftorium.
All right.
Dead ass. I only know this because I was watching an episode where they thought a meteor was coming, and they were all hiding in Flanders bunkers. And he was like, "We got to throw out the one who's the most useless. Who needs a left-handed store?"
So the Leftorium was a store in Springfield Mall that specializes in products for left-handed people. The store was owned by Ned Flanders, who quit his job as a clerk for a pharmaceutical company and opened the Leftorium. At first, business at the store was going very poorly. Homer secretly wished that Flanders' store would go out of business after receiving the larger half of a wishbone. Homer got his wish, and the Flanders family were forced to sell their possessions, much of which Homer purchased at a very low price of $75. The bank repossessed the Flanders home, and the store was about to close. Homer then regrets making this wish, and the fact he ever told any of his friends who were in need of left-handed items about the Leftorium. To atone for his actions, Homer manages to get everyone he knows in town to shop at Ned's store, effectively saving it from bankruptcy.
Nice.
Nice. Do you know there's a metal band called O'Killy Dokilly, and it's all Ned Flanders themed. They all dress up like Ned Flanders.
That's amazing.
There you
I
go.
think I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Number 5.
Number 5.
How did Maud Flanders, Ned's wife, die?
Because they think Ned murders her. I remember that, so that is a plot of an episode.
Did she A, get hit by a bus, B, hit by a tire at a NASCAR race in Springfield, hit by a t-shirt, or was electrocuted at a zoo?
He was hit by a t-shirt.
Oh, I was going to say that. I'll double down. I'll stick with that.
Yeah, I'm
hit
pretty
by
sure
a t-shirt.
It was like a t-shirt cannon accident.
It's either we're both correct or we're both wrong.
That's true.
Well, you both are.
Oh,
yes. I know a
Nice.
little bit of Simpsons.
Maud was killed in episode 2 of season 11 entitled Alone Again, Natra Diddley. She was knocked off the grandstand at the Springfield Speedway by a t-shirt cannon after Homer calls out for one and then ducks at the last second as the t-shirts fly over him and surprise Maud, hitting her, knocking her over the railing and falling to her death.
Homer has a body count.
he does.
He does have a body count.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he would get hit with like third degree on that, or at least manslaughter.
I don't know.
Either way, somebody
Or a civil suit.
somebody out there is going to be mad.
Yeah, someone's in trouble. Well, Ned.
Yeah.
Ned Flanders.
Yeah.
So,
Jeez.
Yeah.
There are
Ended
your
on a...
Simpsons trivia.
Nice.
Thanks, man. I
Yeah.
liked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I was kind of surprised with myself because I don't watch The Simpsons that often.
I thought I was going to be able to stump you guys, but you started watching.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, you picked the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, it's interesting you picked Simpsons for your topic this week, because this week and the last episode for a bit is sponsored by the Leftporium. Oakley dokley, neighbor, come down for all your left-handed needs. Leftporium in Springfield.
Nice.
Okay.
Thanks for sponsoring this episode of the Dumb Trivia
Doesn't
Podcast.
care all that much, whatever. I'll just go fuck myself then, I guess.
Well,
Well, do-
Oakley then.
Fuck you guys. I'm leaving for a month.
Wait,
All right.
wait.
See you
You
later.
can't leave yet. We still got my questions to go through.
go ahead. Sorry, man.
Jeez.
I
So impatient.
gotta give you your due.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Oh my god.
Okay, Dad. Just kidding, my dad likes me.
Does he?
Just like, not love.
Fair.
That works.
I joke again. Me and my dad have a good relationship.
Hey, speaking of
Do
dad,
you?
Speaking of dads,
Yeah.
how about a score recap?
Okay. Daddy.
Stop. All right. In an interesting turn of events, Christian, you and I are tied at 5.
Skadoosh.
Hell yeah. And Corey, you bring up the rear with 1.
Hey, I have a question.
the power!
I have a
Yeah.
question. Do we ever have an answer to last week's dilemma about the scoring
What about the
with
scoring?
Zach?
What?
Who's the better second place?
Oh yeah, I ran the numbers. Give me 1 second here. I'm pretty sure I packed it.
I remember the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it right here. So through
Power of math.
through the power of math and through the
And
through
friendship.
for the
And
stats,
brothers.
yes, and everything else that you can think of. So I took the first, second, and third place stats for all of us and gave them each a quantity. If every first place win was 3 points each, second place 2 points, third place 1 point.
Okay.
Added multiplied those and then added up everything for a total. So surprise, surprise, Christian, you're running away with everything. You have a
Wipe
score.
that smug smirk off your stupid face.
Yeah.
on the run.
Yeah, you have a score of 81,
Nice.
and I have a score of 63, and Corey, you have a score of 61.
It's close one.
So even
you said running away. It's not that much.
you're still look good.
We would need
What
a
is that,
lot
18?
to catch up to you.
I don't
18
know.
for you, 20 for Corey.
Is it real? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So So we'll put it this way, Christian. You have 20 first place wins through season 3, episode 5.
Wipe the smirk off your face.
I wouldn't know if I'd call
Corey-
this a smirk.
Yeah, Corey, you have 8 wins and I have 7. But again, the whole argument was that you thought you were better than me because you had one more first place win. But again, I have more second place wins than you. 15 for me versus 11 for you. So that's what put me over the top by a whopping 2 points.
Thanks, Zach.
So yeah, for all 3 of you that were wondering, that's where we stand right now.
Cool. Now they can rest easy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for you, Dad.
He's still alive.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Corey checks his phone. Oh no,
Oh, God.
Oh man.
he's eternal.
Yeah.
You're never getting that inheritance.
No. He's a paternal.
Paternal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What inheritance? I'm not in the will. He left it all to his dog.
Corey
Why?
walking around his dad's house in a suit like a Wilfred.
You can call me Bodie now.
Bodie. Bodie. Sounds like a dog doing a keg stand at a frat house.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Bodie's a good boy.
Yeah.
Is that your dog's name? Or is your dad's dog's name? That dog, Bodie.
Dog dad.
Bodie and Daisy.
The Day Junior.
Bodie and Daisy.
Oh, McDad has a dog named Daisy.
Daisy doesn't like me.
I'm sorry.
It's not that she doesn't like me. She's just scared of new people.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think consider myself new anymore. But yet she's still skittish.
Yeah.
Andres doesn't like new people either, but we keep him around.
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of Andres,
Yeah, what about me?
Stop licking my face.
and switch to
Whoa,
his toes.
whoa. What bizarre, unfathomable universe have we entered where you're telling me to stop licking your face?
I'm uncomfortable. Andres, come with your questions.
Yeah, sure. Notice how he has no answer.
Andres, stop it!
This is weird.
Go. Okay, round 2.
Get the spray bottle! Sprays Andres, he screams in pain.
It's right there. Use it.
Andres screaming in pain. Oh shit, that was the Everclear.
It's a WD-40. Don't shake it.
All right. Okay, so usual thing. Oh, that's a nice screensaver.
Hello.
Yeah.
Why should your computer tell me hello?
Hello.
Yes, it is me you're looking for.
It's me.
Like I said hello and then turned off.
It's sentient.
It's kind of the opposite. It's kind of a fucking idiot if it's
Oh, well.
doing that. Andres,
Yes.
can we finally hear your questions?
Yeah, so usual, no theme for me this week, just the usual grab bag. So let's start this off. What part of the airplane fell off a British Airways flight 5390 while in flight in 1990?
Dingleberries.
Your options are the left wing, engine 2, the windscreen, or the door over the right wing. What part of the airplane fell off of British Airways flight 5390 while in flight in 1990?
I think it was engine 3.
I said engine 2, but but yeah, all right. Engine 2 is your option. Yes, Christian.
Wind screenings. I remember seeing the picture of the pilot hanging on for his dear British life.
Okay, Corey, you're going with engine 2. Christian, you're going with the windscreen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Christian, you're correct. It's the windscreen.
When I also know is correct.
I don't care.
No, I was going to say, because he called it the windscreen, which means the Brits wrote it. So we would call it the windshield.
Well, I mean, I did say British Airways in the question, so I figured that wouldn't give it away.
Good context clues, bud.
Thank you. But I also remember seeing the picture of the dude holding on like
Yeah.
horizontal.
Yeah, I'll get into that. So
That's
I,
a problem.
yeah.
So
So
you see the
I,
picture? I'll pull it up while he's
Yeah.
talking.
so I got this from Wikipedia. British Airways flight 5390 was flying from Birmingham, England to Holy shit, are you okay? And you thought
This sounds like an orc trying to speak.
it was a creature from the deep.
Bring up the wolf's head.
It's because the seat has holes in it.
I bet.
Messy. All right. So I. All right. So I'll just start that over. So I got this from Wikipedia. British Airways flight 5390 was flying from Birmingham, England to Malaga, Spain on June 10th, 1990. While flying over England, the left windscreen panel separated from the plane, sucking Captain Tim Lancaster headfirst out of the plane.
Holy shit.
His legs got caught on the flight controls and kept him from being completely ejected.
That guy you see horizontal is not him.
yeah.
He's holding the legs.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Flight attendants took turns holding on to Lancaster while co-pilot Alistair Atchison took control and landed the plane. While the crew believed Lancaster was dead, they still held onto his body. Yeah.
Let me see again.
They still held onto his body out of fear of him damaging the plane should Lancaster be let go. The plane landed about 20 minutes after the windscreen had come off the plane. Everyone survived. Lancaster suffered frostbite, shock, and fractures to his right arm and wrist, as well as to his left thumb. Investigation...
Not his legs?
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like your ACL, your MCL, your...
It was
Yeah.
probably the angle where, like, at where they bent. So he was good. I bet if he was, like, bent around, he probably would have broken his knees.
Yeah. Well, I think that's usually how, like, any ligaments are torn, is if
Yeah.
it's moving in a direction
The
it
opposite
shouldn't
way,
be
yeah.
moving.
So he lucked out, probably.
Yeah. So so an investigation showed that 84 out of the 90 bolts used to secure the windscreen were 0.66 millimeters too small in diameter.
Yeah, I
84
bet.
out of the 96?
That's not even an accident
Yeah.
anymore. That's just bad.
That's negligence.
While the remaining 6 were the correct diameter, but 2.5 millimeters too short.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So out of all of them, only 4 were good.
No, well, technically none of them were good because
How does that
out of
happen?
all six were also too short.
yeah, the 6 were the correct diameter, but they weren't long enough to like secure everything.
Some schmuck was like, just use those ones.
So what was even worse is that it was something along the lines of someone else had put in the wrong kind of bolts, but when the windscreen was replaced, they used the same bolts.
Instead of fixing it.
yeah, instead of checking to see if the bolts were correct.
Oh my god, Lynn.
Yeah.
That guy must have been fucking.
Oh, my-
So he didn't like suffocate.
Yeah, well, I think it was that was part of the actions of the co-pilot was that since the cockpit had been compromised, they had to
Descend right away.
They had to do an emergency
Oh,
descent.
duh, because then the pilot would have suffocated.
Yeah,
I see.
Well,
So they
not
both.
even-
Well, they both.
I'm sure
would've
he
suffocated.
had a mask.
He wasn't in that picture.
That's true.
yeah.
yes.
Well, not even the pilot, like literally everyone,
Everyone
in
else
the
in the
cockpit.
plane, yeah. Well, and the plane potentially.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
Well, good, happy ending though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, frostbite and a couple broken like arm
Yeah.
parts. And fracture, not even full breaks.
Yeah.
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 Think he flew again?
I think he did.
Counterpoint, I would. You've
I
already
think-
had like the worst luck possible.
Yeah. Well,
I guess that's true.
Well,
Yeah.
remember what the skipper said from the Penguins of Madagascar. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
That's from Madagascar?
Yeah. I think it's Madagascar 2.
How about that?
The Penguins.
Yeah.
You quote the Penguins from Madagascar a lot.
I like that group.
It's cool. I appreciate it. It's just funny though.
I didn't realize it was from Madagascar.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2.
All right, number 2. A Jenny, Double Magnum, Imperial, and Balthazar are all names for what kind of vessel? Your options are burlap sacks, aluminum cans, bullet casings, or wine bottles.
I was going to say a submarine, so I'm way off.
Let's bring it back here, bud.
Yeah.
All right.
Surface here.
Give me the names.
Jenny, Jennie.
Okay.
For those of you who are wondering, Double Magnum, Imperial, and Balthazar.
And give me the options again.
Burlap sacks, aluminum cans, bullet casings, or wine bottles.
Hey, pass me that Jenny. What are all these Jennies doing here on the ground?
We're pinned down. They're firing double magnums.
Wow, I really stumped you guys here. This is this might be one of my better ones.
I'm going to say aluminum cans.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you.
Tight.
Thank you.
Christian, where are you going with?
I didn't want to yuck in your yum, but it's wine bottles.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, you know?
I did.
Oh, so close.
Sorry, man.
So close. But yeah, Christian, you are correct. It is wine bottles.
Yeah.
That's for yucking in my yum.
All right, so I got this from Wine Spectator. There are 11 different sizes of wine bottles. Most of the larger bottles are all names of kings mentioned in the Bible. A split is the smallest of the lineup, containing 187 milliliters. Excuse me. A standard wine bottle is 750 milliliters, while the Nebuchadnezzar is the name of Morpheus's hovercraft in the Matrix. There we go. We got there. Is also the largest wine bottle at 15 liters or 20 standard bottles.
So we get that for our next summer party.
Yeah.
Ooh, a nice Moscato. Yum.
Oh, God, man, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of Moscato.
Challenge accepted.
Not when you think if Moscato is only 7% per 750 milliliters. So that's 27% drinks, essentially. Well, no, it's more than... we could do it as a crew. I think as a crew, we could put down 20 Moscato bottles at 7%.
Everybody gets one bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. One full size.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like...
750.
Everyone in the group...
No. One.
20 liter.
You want everyone to get one Nebuchadnezzar bottle.
That's exactly what I want, and you're not allowed to leave until that fucker's finished.
Honestly, I think...
I'll be here for a month.
I think without breaking a sweat, every one of our group could put down a 1 liter bottle of a 7% Moscato.
Is that like just a normal size bottle?
No, the 750 is the
Yeah.
normal size
But I
bottle.
mean, it's close.
Yeah, it's close.
One
It's like
liter
an
is
extra,
close.
like... Yeah, that's not that much. That's like...
I've done.
That's like what? 2-3 beers? 2-3 strong beers?
We'll put it this way: 750 milliliters is a little over 25 ounces.
Oh, that's even, yeah.
I think like 25.6
So, yeah, it's
for
like
some
a
reason.
little over 3 strong beers. We could do that, no problem.
No problem.
And it goes down a lot quicker because it's unbubbly and sweet.
No,
I can
that's
do
true.
that in 5 minutes.
I could do that. I could chug that, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's probably not recommended.
I'm not going to do it, but
Yeah, there's no way.
Next question, please.
For those of you wondering, yes, Christian did indeed high five himself on that one. All right, so
my spot like that, whatever.
all right, so question 3: the Dardanelles gun is a siege cannon that was built by the Ottoman Empire in 1464.
Yes.
When was it last fired? Your options are 1464, where it exploded during its test fire, 1729, 1807, or yesterday.
Funny as shit if it was yesterday.
When was the last time the Dardanelles gun made in 1464
How
was
big
last
was
fired?
it?
What?
How big was it? Do you know?
Yes, I do have the stats here. I'll give you probably like the least impressive one. It was 17 feet in length.
Pretty big.
Siege cannon. Keep in mind,
Yeah,
siege.
siege
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to say yesterday.
Yesterday.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I think those kooky Ottomans didn't even get it off the ground. I think it blew up on a test fire.
You think it blew up on test fire?
It seems like something in the 1400s their hubris would do.
Corey. All right. So
I was
Christian,
thinking that too, but he said yesterday, and I thought,
That
you know
just
what?
seems like a fun
Yeah.
one.
Let's take a chance.
Like the walls of Jerusalem will never stand a chance against their 17 foot long cannon. Test fire. And it's like Wile E. Coyote where it blows up and someone's face
Yeah.
is just black.
all right.
Because they put in the Acme gunpowder.
Yeah. All right. So, Christian, you're saying 1464 when it exploded during its test fire. Corey, you're saying yesterday.
Yeah.
Both of you are incredibly ambitious, but also you are both incorrect. The answer is 1807.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, so I got this from Wikipedia. The Dardanelles gun is a bronze cast cannon that weighs 16.8 metric tons. It was 17 feet in length and could fire stone balls 24.8 inches in diameter. Huge.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Maui, wowie.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Maybe the Ottomans could have done better in World War I if they would have kept that around.
Maybe. This cannon was actually modeled after the cannon used to siege Constantinople.
Not Istanbul.
Not Istanbul, at least not yet.
Constantinople.
Yeah. In 1807, 343 years after it was built, the Dardanelles gun was used to defend Constantinople against the British Navy during the Anglo-Turkish War. This is where it gets even funnier. The Dardanelles gun fired a 25-inch iron sphere that weighed 2,265 pounds.
Did it hit?
Yeah. It
Yeah,
did.
I bet it hit.
The British did lose like some casualties, and also
Probably whatever ship it hit.
yeah, I would assume, and also I know that that whole operation for the British was a failure.
Well, yeah, when the Ottomans are pulling out that,
Yeah, a 343-year-old, 17-foot-long cannon.
Because that's the kind of thing. I think it hits the ship. It's not like, doesn't just hit the ship and punch it. Like,
Yeah.
it blows the fucking ship
Yeah.
up.
Well, again, even if it doesn't like, or even if it doesn't like tear through the ship, if it's just enough to cause like structural damage.
Oh,
then-
it's tearing through the ship, but
Yeah.
even if it didn't.
yeah.
We should rebuild one of these.
I'm all for it.
These
We can learn
easier than you think.
We can
Yeah.
learn to cast some bronze.
Why not?
Yeah,
Not that hard. Bronze is pretty low melting point, right?
maybe. It's
do
also
with nickel.
It's also a mix of metals, so I feel like that also helps us. Is bronze? I thought it was a mix
No,
of.
bronze is an element. You're thinking of steel.
Is it?
Yeah. Fact check, please.
Oh man,
Pretty sure bronze is an element.
I know. I know steel is mostly iron.
Yeah, it's iron and something else. But yeah, bronze is an element.
Bronze. It would help if I spelled it correctly. It's an alloy consisting primarily of
Oh.
copper.
Oh, copper's the element. Son of a
commonly
bitch. I'm
with
sorry.
that's okay. Commonly with about 12%
fucking idiot.
tin.
What a row am I night
I
now?
know.
Yeah, but either way, I think it's not.
Hey, copper.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, I
Good
think
job, buddy. Oh,
think-
don't do that.
either way, I think it's either way. I think it's feasible.
I think we do it.
We could do it.
Do you know, I saw a picture of a Cobalt 50 bar, and on the Cobalt 50 bar, it says, if you can read this, walk away.
Why?
Because it's super radioactive.
Oh,
And I
jeez.
think it's like 5 minutes of exposure will kill you.
Challenge accepted.
Corey walks
I'm
away
gonna-
6 minutes with no hair, but he's alive.
I'm gonna last for 5 minutes and 1 second.
That's what happened to Zach.
Your next question.
What's your next question?
All right, question 4. In 1900, the most popular sport in North America was a bicycle race that lasted for how long?
Probably too long.
Your options are 10 hours, 82 hours, 144 hours, or 200 hours.
144.
All right, Christian, you're going 144. Corey?
Well, they didn't call it the 200-hour race for nothing. So,
Going 200?
Yeah.
Corey, you're going 200. Christian, you're going 144. Christian, you are correct.
fuck, I was going to say that.
Ooh, they did call it the 200-hour race. It was a really weird name.
That I can't confirm nor deny.
I'm making it up.
So I got this from the Book of Unusual Knowledge.
Thank you, Jojo, Gigi, and Jajama.
Susie.
Exactly.
And Gigi. and JoJo.
So bicycle racing took 144 hours over the course of 6 days to complete. Teams of 2 would compete in sprinting events and accrue laps. The race would take place on wooden tracks in velodromes, which is a cycle racing track with steeply banked curves. What made this sport exciting was the fact that cyclists would push themselves to the limits of endurance and would sustain some pretty serious injuries or even death. Some highlights include Australian rider Reggie McNamara marrying an American nurse because his injuries from competing in bicycle races would put him in the hospital so often. Bobby Walthour of Atlanta, Georgia, broke his collarbone nearly 50 times during his bicycle racing career. Ending things on a good note here, African-American Marshall Major Taylor became one of the highest-paid athletes of his time while competing in bicycle races, and bicycle races eventually lost popularity due to the invention of the car.
What year was this?
This was 1900.
Like early 1900s?
Oh, no, just like 1900.
I was going to say, because these all sound like old as shit names.
Yeah, it's a pretty old. This
Honestly,
was a
they
pretty
should bring
old
that back. That
profession.
sounds interesting.
I feel like the Olympics has something
Similar?
similar. Yeah, I
Interesting.
mean, I don't think they're riding for 144 hours over the
Fair
course
enough.
of 6 days,
There's
but
some
I
weird-
could see them both doing like the sprint and
Yeah.
like just like gathering up
They have
laps.
some weird sports. I found this like sport in Norway that's really popular that looks like hockey and plays like hockey, but it's not hockey. And it's not even just like a different like name for it. It's just straight not hockey. It's related to hockey, different
Really?
sport altogether. It's weird.
One of the ones I found while looking up that one was underwater hockey. Like literally, it's literally like this 3-pound puck that sits at the bottom of a pool, and people actually like swim to the bottom in order to actually like hit this thing with sticks.
I hate people. What's your next question?
I've ridden a bike once.
Yeah, you think you can compete in some of these races?
Proud of you.
Okay,
But I can do underwater hockey. What's your next question?
we start in the league.
Sure.
The dumb
Trivia Underwater Hockey
I'll
League.
strap some weights too. We'll see how long you last.
That's murder. Let's do it.
Jeez. Wow. Okay.
Zydrate is also pulled in Repo the Genetic Opera from dead bodies, so. And it comes.
Wait, what?
In Repo the Genetic Opera.
Yeah.
Zydrate's synthetically made by GeneCo, but naturally can be derived from dead bodies.
Oh, okay. I missed a couple words and I just.
Zydrate comes in a little glass vial. A little glass vial? A little glass vial.
I come in
The little
vials
glass
too.
vial
What's your
gets
next question?
loaded into the gun like a battery.
You're disgusting.
You're the one that saves them.
We
Andres, what's
agreed.
question
We
5?
agreed not to talk about this.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Speaking of which, I have your money. Remind me once we're done with this whole thing. All right. John Wilkes Booth is buried in a cemetery in Baltimore. However,
Of course he is.
yeah. However, there are some pieces of him that are not in his grave. What pieces of him are missing? Your options are his left scapula, the tibia and fibula of his right leg, 3 of his vertebrae, or 4 of his teeth.
I thought for sure trigger finger would have been it.
I'm going to go as vertebrae.
You're going.
It's a teeth.
You're going vertebrae, Corey.
Yeah.
Christian, you're going teeth.
Yeah.
All right, Corey, you're correct.
Oh, good job, man.
Thanks.
It is 3 of his vertebrae.
Andres, why?
So I got this from the book of useless information.
Oh.
Jojo, CZ, Jojo.
Exactly. The 3rd, 4th, and 5th of John Wilkes Booth's cervical vertebrae are not buried with the rest of him in Baltimore, but rather on display in the National Health and Medicine Museum in Washington, D.C. They were removed for investigation after Booth was killed following Lincoln's assassination. I ended up doing a little bit more research. He actually got shot in the neck. So that's why they took his cervical vertebrae.
Okay, I see.
okay.
I was going to ask, like, why. It was
Yeah.
one of those, like, I have more questions now, but now I don't.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those weird things where it's like, well, out of anywhere that he could get shot on his body, and out of all the things that you could take, why his 3rd, 4th, and 5th vertebrae
But
specifically?
That makes more sense.
I have
Yeah.
such bad acid reflux going on right now.
Well, judging by that fart, you
No, that wasn't part of that.
oh
Unrelated.
wow,
Unrelated.
Okay.
It's wild that Abraham Lincoln lived for how many hours after getting shot in the dome back then? Because there were some big
I
balls.
want to say it was kind of up there, like in the teens.
You know why?
the hat took most of the blunt.
Nope. What? It's because he never told a lie.
George Washington.
Yeah,
Even though they do also call him Honest Abe.
yeah,
Honest Abe.
No, but it was George Washington who doesn't tell a lie. Cut
Yeah.
down the cherry tree, except he didn't. But yeah.
yeah. That was totally fabricated.
Yeah, because like the bullets back then, like we think a 50 cal sniper rifle is big. Like that was pretty standard for back then.
Yeah,
What was
a
that?
half-inch ball.
Half inch.
Yeah,
That's insane.
it is. It is.
And we're like 50 cal. That's scary. Like 50 cal is pussy shit back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Andres.
yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, it feels bittersweet.
Well, again, we're
Was
not.
that 5?
That was
Yeah.
5. Well, again, we're not.
We're coming back, but it still feels
Yeah,
bittersweet.
Maybe.
we're not.
Shut the fuck up. We spent way too much money on this shit to not keep
Yeah.
doing this. So how are we ending this chapter in our life?
By our averages, pretty standard.
Nice.
So in first place, in first place of season 3, episode 6 of Dumb Trivia is Christian. You end this episode with 7 points, and in second place is me with 5.
Shut the fuck. This is not. No, now you're making this too sad.
And Corey, you end this episode with 2 points. All right.
This is too sad.
Okay. If all listeners, if you could all listen through Corey's melancholy, we haven't killed the show. We need to emphasize this, and we can't emphasize it enough. The show's not Dumb Trivia. The Dumb Trivia podcast is not done for good.
No, we're doing this to prevent the killing of the show.
Yeah, it's we're almost kind of doing like we're almost kind of pulling a Walking Dead in the sense where we're kind of taking a break halfway through the season.
We got to regroup. We got some shit we got to work on
Yeah.
for the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that we get to do this, and it's nice that we get to see each other on a regular basis. But I do agree. It's
Take a little bit of break. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of it has its moments where it's difficult.
Yeah. Like
Because-
anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, we're the three of us have 3 totally different jobs, so we're on
Yeah.
3 totally different schedules. The only time that we can really record this is like at night once we're all done with work.
So it can get late, tiring.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday because I knew I wasn't going to have time anywhere else, and also because we kind of planned this recording session a little shorthanded. It's like I was up till I think a little past midnight finishing up my questions.
Jesus.
Well, because I knew I wouldn't have any other time to work on it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, we can use this month-long break to load some in the barrel, too.
Yeah.
I'll probably do that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any of that.
What a
You don't
shock.
have to. You've
there's that
got
too.
other...
I'm sorry, I couldn't let that one go.
This is why we're taking a break. People.
you got other dumb trivia shit you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
all got stuff to do.
Yeah. Well, it's like
I'll try to do some stuff.
yeah, it's like we want to get our new logo up and off the ground.
We got to get that shit from Izzy.
Yeah. Oh, I've got it. I just have to wait. What? Oh, the stickers.
But no, there's some cool stuff coming down the pipe. This is
Yeah.
really a positive transitional moment for the podcast.
Yes.
We're not going anywhere. Keep an eye on our social media because we're going to continue to update you.
Oh yeah. And we've got
not going
stuff.
dark.
Yeah, and we've got stuff that we can post.
Yeah, we
And,
got fun. We got funny shit here and there.
Yeah.
I mean,
keep us in the forefront of all of your minds.
yeah. You can follow our personal accounts. Find below in the descriptions. We're coming back, and honestly,
Yes.
like I said,
And coming hard.
I'm a man, and I'm coming. Tell your friends, tell your family,
Yeah.
I would love to come back to a group of people who are excited to hear what we have. I know everyone is excited for all of our friends, but
Yeah.
the more the merrier,
Also, on a positive note, we did pass 9,000 downloads.
So honestly, by the time we
Wow.
come back, we could be looking at a 10K.
We'll see.
Doubtful.
We'll see.
Wow.
I'm
Prove
cautious.
them wrong.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
I live my life happy to disappoint these two, so let's keep it going. Break that.
Yeah. Well, here's
Core's
al-
often wrong. Let's keep that streak going.
Hey, here's also another thing. We're gonna stick to that month-long rule as much as we can. What did we say? February 19th will be our next posted thing.
Yeah.
So be on the
Mark
the
your
lookout.
calendars.
Mark your calendars. Set yourself some reminders. What have you.
We will be back.
And if you really miss us that much, throw some money our
Reach
way.
out.
Yeah,
Throw some money, reach
ko-fi.com/dumbtrivia, and if we, you donate enough to us, maybe we'll consider coming back sooner.
No.
Only one way to find out. Give us your money.
It's not
willing-
happening.
Fuck up. One way to find out. One way to find out.
Willingly give us some of your expendable income, and we will consider coming back sooner than February 19th.
I'm telling you right now, we're not coming back before February 19th.
In all serious note, though, also reach out and let us know if you want to call in for listeners' minute question of the week. While
Yeah.
we do love Zach Weinberg,
But
I feel
I
like
will
he's
take your
dominating
money.
us. He's
Oh, yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
all Zach show. We need some more people. We love
Yeah.
you, Zach, but let's hear somebody else. Who else?
And again, we can, we'll figure out things out, or
We'll work with
figure
you.
out the logistics. It doesn't have to be a phone call. If
you can also
want.
record us a little message.
Actually, that would also be cool.
A great idea.
Yeah, you can record us a message, send it. You don't have to call us. You can just send us
Record-
like a wave file, and I'll put it in.
Yeah, record two
Yeah.
of them. One that's the question, one that's the answer, and maybe a small write up, and we'll go from there.
Send them over. No
Yeah.
issue.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Easy enough. All of our information is below.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, guys, or Christian, I know I've told you this before, but thank you for creating this podcast.
Thank you guys for doing it.
You're
This-
welcome.
This is a fun passion project for us.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
While I am a little burnt out, I do enjoy it. And
Yeah.
now it's very real, and I'm going to miss it while we're gone. But
I was telling this to my dad the other day. It's that I think I've put more effort in a farther off time frame than I ever did at any point in my schooling.
I'm going to cry. Which I don't know if that's indicative of our American schooling system or how awesome this is, but either way, I like it.
Yes,
This is getting sappy.
I know.
All right.
I don't see you.
We'll see you in a month. I'm going to go to sleep now for a month.
Coach is going to hibernate. You just needed a nap.
Like the bear he is.
We love you.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Don't forget about us.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you won't forget about us.
Yeah. Well, listen, when we come back, we're going to have some great things. Hey, in the meantime, take a look at our new YouTube page.
It will be up by this time.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. It will be up eventually.
Yeah. We'll-
TikTok.
We
At
will,
worst, it's
yeah.
coming up over our month break.
We will definitely announce something.
It's coming.
when it pops
You
up.
just pay
coming.
attention to social media. Shit's going to be going on this entire time. It's not a month of dead silence. We're going to have stuff coming on.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
All right. So
I'm Christian,
I'm Corey.
I'm Andres.
and we're Dumb Trivia.
Where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. And we will see you on the 19th of February.
2023. Mark your calendars.
You want me to do it? Oh no.
You do
Tell
it.
me what I want to hear, Corey.
Do I want you to do it? No, I don't want you to do it. Roll the outro.
It's dumb trivia. where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. It's Dumb Trivia. You'll probably learn a lot of things you didn't want to discover. You don't win anything, but that's alright. You can look down on your buddies with your bragging rights. Hang with Corey, Andres, and Christian too. They're best friends, now they're friends with you. Knowing nothing is the only criteria. Come on, it's Dumb Trivia.
Narcissistic. Fuck.